This is the second Ram Promaster I've owned. I've been a part of the Ram Promaster community now for 3.5 years, and there is a pretty common issue that apparently is not covered under warranty, but there is a super easy fix you can do in under 20 minutes that could save you from a leak happening tomorrow or 4 years down the road. So today's video is going to be a short and sweet way to prevent or fix this during the building stage, or even if you've been on the road for a while, this is something you can still do now. So today we're talking about the absolute horrible shit seams on Ram Promasters. They're just absolute garbage.
Garbage. Absolute garbage.
Here are some close-ups of my seams on my 2021 Ram Promaster. This is my second Promaster I've owned, and this one has only 16,000 miles and is 2 years old, but yet some of these seams look like they could have been leaking from day one. This is not an age thing. Promasters are literally like this from day one. Not only are the seams not made well, but they are in little channels, so when it rains, water just collects and sits in here and makes the issue so much worse that it's so much more likely to have a leak. There are two ways to fix this problem that I have seen and heard of in my research, but if you have another, I would love if you commented and shared that experience that you have. So both of these options are commonly done, neither more than the other from what I have seen. It's more on preference, I've noticed. Honestly, if I had both on hand when I redid my seams, I probably would have actually maybe used both just to be ultra safe. All right, so let's start with fix number one. This is using Eternabond tape. This is a video of Michelle Elliott fixing hers with 4-inch Eternabond tape, and 4 months later, she comments that the issue was fixed and it was holding up. Now on to option B, which is the direction that I went, simply because I already had extra lap sealant in my tool bag, and I'll link the one that I decided to use in the description as well with my Amazon storefront, and if you buy from that, the link supports my channel, so I super duper appreciate that. So I'm actually going to take you along with me as I fix my seams, but first we have to take a stop at Lowe's, and apparently so did this dinosaur. Anyway, I need a new caulk gun because I broke my last one and decided to upgrade this time and treat myself by spending $10 instead of $5. Yep, this is a bougie caulk gun, all right?
3 words for you: treat yourself.
And I also got this caulk finishing set for $5 because...
Treat yourself!
So in total, today's project will cost me $30.27 and possibly save me hundreds of dollars later on. Alright, so now we're loading up my handy dandy new caulk gun, and it comes with a spout cutter and pokey magic wand to open the caulk, which made me feel like a kid on Christmas. Best extra $5 I've ever spent. Now we're moving up to the roof to clean the area thoroughly, and I went back over it with rubbing alcohol as well. Here's another look at the seams before I cover them up forever. They are just a mess. I found numerous places that easily could have started leaking any day. And now I start caulking the seams, and I ended up very thankful for the finishing set, though I will say it really doesn't matter if these are clean and perfect or not, which is great because mine definitely weren't. But I'm just covering these up with the roof rack anyway, and even if I wasn't, the white blends in super well and no one is going to be staring at your roof seams. They'll be too busy staring at the awesome van you built and the beautiful places you'll take it. So I tried to make the lines clean, but I didn't sweat the fact that they weren't going to be winning. As long as they do their job, that's all that matters. And of course, I started figuring it out and getting better at it on the last section because that's how van builds work. You learn something, you finally get good at it, and then you never have to do it again or think about it. So your newly acquired skill is kind of feeling like it's a waste, but you know. Also, I saw someone seal the side seams as well, so I've now been considering that, but I'm not sure. What do you think? Is it necessary? Is it going too far? What do you think? So the caulk has already skinned over on top. It won't be fully cured for 48 hours. However, I'm gonna be fine to put this on top and screw these things in, and it's not gonna like just be mushy everywhere. However, I still would not recommend anyone does it the same day they put in their roof rack, but you do what you gotta do. Building a van is all about being adaptable and trying. Those are the two main things. Alright, so that's all for today. I hope this video was helpful for someone to avoid the nightmare of having a leak in your camper van. And until next time, I'll see you on the next episode of The Van Build.